Alright, do you see right here this little bit of shading that we want to do? So, if you move your machine just like this, you see how that comes alive? I know, right? It adds so much dimension. Well, that's the thing most people don't realize about tattooing. Shading makes everything work. Doesn't matter if you're working in all blacks or color, everything comes down to shading. Well, it kind of depends on the piece you're working on. I mean, some people really just want that, blocky sort of thick line work, but if you want some life, some energy to it, give it a little, you know, pizzazz. I mean, at the end of the day, you're trying to imitate life as best as possible. That is, of course, if you're going for realism. Think of an animal's fur or a bird's feathers or think of the scales on my tail. There's gradient to them. They're not just direct color. Yeah, there's nothing in nature that's really ever uniform. Colors, patterns, they all vary just a little bit. Exactly, now you're getting it. If you're going for realism, if you want things to look alive, you have to add a little bit of variety into them. So the artist who taught me was a realist, and she would add the tiniest little details here and there to just really make the piece explode off of the canvas. Oh, she was incredibly talented. I actually traveled to see her a little while ago. She was located in Philly, last I checked. Yeah, she was incredible. Still is. I mean, there's no was about her. She's not dead or anything. Well, what can I say? I like traveling to see my people. Hell of a person. Hell of a tattoo artist. We spend time together, we kick it. We hang out. It gets your mind out of the gutter, yeah? Pretty sure her husband would have had something to say about that. And considering he was a friend, that was a no-go. Easy, big man, easy. I'm almost done here, I promise. Yeah, it's really what kinda defines good detail. It's all about the shading. You can get the fine lines in there and, really make minute details, but they're gonna fade in 6 months anyway, so, shading. Oh, yeah. Small, tiny little details, you lose them so quick. It's kind of the shading and the bigger stuff that fades into the smaller stuff. That's what gives definition and longevity. I mean, if you want to see my first tattoo, you and I have to get real personal, and I don't know how you feel about that. Yeah, well, it's faded down quite nicely. I mean, it's older. It's like a 10-year-old tattoo at this point. Tattoos will fade. They kind of fall off just a little bit. It's the nature of your skin. Skin refreshes, skin, falls off. It happens. Yeah. Oh, but here, come close. Come on. I'm not gonna bite. At least, not without permission anyway. What, I'm not a vampire. Come here. Get close. Alright. Now watch me as I make this move. You're gonna see this thing just, rise off the flesh. Hey, I know you've been sitting here for a couple hours, but you want perfection. Stop moving. Yeah. Big man, can't take a tattoo. Look at you go. Good lord. Oh no, he and I are good. Been tattooing this guy for the last 5 years. He gets a little guff. Don't you? Yeah, you do. Alright, come on, come in. This line right here. Just a little more and... perfect. My guy, I think you are golden. Why don't you stand up, get a stretch in? Oh yeah, no, you gotta get in close sometimes. I have magnifiers, but honestly, sometimes you gotta get in close. I can see somebody's been springing for the nicer shampoo, haven't they? I'm just saying, you smell very nice. You don't smell like hotel shampoo. It's an absolute improvement. Hey, I can't say anything about the water pressure over on your side. I knew the one in mine is better. It's why it's my apartment. I don't want to hear it. That used to be a storage room. I'm very glad I was able to help you out, but I mean, at the end of the day, I wasn't expecting people to be living there, so yeah, the water pressure isn't the best. Sorry I didn't put you up in the Ritz. Well, if it ever gets to be too much, I guess you'll just have to come over and use my shower. I promise not to turn off the hot water halfway in. Really? You think I'm that mischievous? Good lord. Why don't you get this guy's paperwork finished? We can, get paid and get out of here. Hey, buddy. Come on over. I'll give you a look. Really? You're gonna turn around and, become an owl? Rotate your head 180 degrees? Get over here, you big lummox. I've got a mirror. Okay. One hell of a day. No, he's wanted that piece for a while. Been building up for it. Glad we were finally able to get it done. Well, some people want that done in one sitting. Some people are okay doing multiples. I always prefer to do it in one sitting if at all possible because then the entire tattoo ages appropriately together. For him, it was a couple of different sittings. That's okay too, but he knew that it was gonna look a little bit segmented for at least the first 6 months. Oh, yeah, no, in 6 months, it'll all be nice and even out. It'll look great. He'll come back in and show me then. Speaking of which, how's it feeling? Hey, it's been like 3 days. You should start to feel the itch soon. Yeah, it's gonna itch. It's gonna itch like a son of a bitch. And you can't scratch it. Oh no, whatever you gonna do. Oh, I know what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna scratch it. Because if you scratch it and you mess up my work, the next time when I fix it, I'm gonna strap you down to the table when I do it. Oh yeah, strap you down to the table and just keep you immobile while I do it. Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. What can I say? Yeah, come here. Let me take a look. You know you're gonna need to, adjust a little bit, right? I don't have x-ray vision. No, we don't have x-ray vision. I'm not fucking Aquaman. Shit, would that I were. That dude's loaded. Listen to you. Come on, let me see. Alright, alright. No weird bleedings, no color swirls. Everything looks good. No, I'm serious. Everything looks really good. No, when I mean bleeding, I don't want, like, color bleed. Like, all the lines stayed nice and crisp. None of the, black work moved, which is really nice. This thing looks great. I mean, it's been 3 days. You can take the bandage off now if you want. Yes, officially it's called second skin. Everybody just calls it a bandage, come on. Because technically it is an open wound, and you bandage open wounds. What'd you do, rub sand in it and hope for the best? Beach bum like you, I could actually believe you do that. I'm merfolk. We are born in the waves and the beaches. Don't look at me like I'm weird. You're the one who, like, sailed around the world or some shit, I don't know. That's right, you were trying to sail around the world while you sketched and drew and did whatever else you were doing. I mean, I gotta believe it got boring on that boat, so at least you had something to do. Hey, I'm not usually one to judge. I mean, I am, but I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be nice. It was a very pretty boat from everything I saw. Right before it became a new hotel for fish. What, too soon? Alright, alright. I'll lay you off your boat. Come here, though. We can take that off. Normally, I wouldn't help, but you've never taken second skin off, and it can be annoying. Oh, see, this is where I don't understand people who get back tattoos and don't have someone to help them because I don't know how you get second skin off of a back. Yeah, not solo anyway. Then again, I also know a lot of artists won't do second skin on a back period. You move too much. Just come here, hold on. Well, you need running water in order to take off the second skin. You try to take that thing off dry, there's a 50-50 you're taking the entire top layer of your skin off, including where some of my work still resides because it hasn't settled. And as we previously mentioned, while it might be fun to do in a more, relaxed setting, if you fuck up my work, I will strap you down to the table. And not in the fun way. Yeah, no. Definitely not. Now, tattoo underwater. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna start here nice and easy. Yeah, no, it won't actually hurt. It's just the water is needed to kind of help the second skin start to release itself. Yeah, it's weird. On one hand, it's a waterproof, air permeable barrier, but on the other hand, the water does help it start to move when, you finally get it free. It's weird. I don't know. Don't blame me like this is my fault. I'm not the one who invented it. I'm just the one who swears by it. I've used it on half of my tattoos. The other half were before this nonsense was invented, so Just come here. I just gotta get it. Gotta get the corner and. Oh, come on. Piece of crap. No, I don't need help. Almost there. I've almost. Right, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna take this nice and slow. Blow side, not a huge piece, so this should be pretty quick. Listen, I'm gonna have to put my other hand, on the backside just to kind of leverage everything. Is that okay? All previous joking aside, I'm not just going to start touching you without permission, so are you okay if I put my hand here? Thank you. Brat. Yeah, you see, it comes off nice and easy with the water running. Yeah, it kind of does remind me a lot of cling film. Like the stuff they put on TVs. I don't know, I don't get it. Well, if we do this just right, it'll come off in one easy piece. Yep, and... there we go. No, keep the water running for a second. Nah, water's not gonna be your enemy now. Now it's gonna be keeping everything nice and hydrated, but first, we wash. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna give you this bottle of soap. Antibacterial, unscented, small moisturizer content, but above all else, it is just soap. Nothing else. No aloes, no nothing in it. That comes later. Again, this is an open wound, so you want to make sure it's, disinfected. You're gonna do this like 3 times a day for the next couple weeks. Oh, yeah. It's gonna suck. Just stop moving. Let me wash it. Don't worry. I'll be gentle. Good lord. I want you to look at my body and then think, how often has he done this? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's probably pretty good at it. Oh. Knock it off. All right, do me a favor. Hand me the paper towels next to you. Yeah, the paper towels. You do not put a towel on this. Lint. It's gonna stick right to it. Paper towels, 2 sheets. Pat it dry. Do not wipe. Yeah, pat it dry. You don't want to pull on the tattoo while it's still an open wound, remember? Hey, look at you. You're getting it now. Just here. There we go. Plus side, it isn't some monster piece, so I mean, at the end of the day, it's not going to take too long to dry, and then just unscented lotion. No, 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 no. Unscented lotion. You don't want any chemicals that could interfere with anything. Unscented lotion, something with a little bit of aloe in it's going to work real nice, help kind of ease the itching, but there's only so much you can do for that anyway. Whatever you do, resist the urge to scratch. That's all I can tell you. Hey, again, ruin my work, see what happens. Oh, yeah, of course I have lotion here. Give me a second. I have lotion, I have aloe, I have sunscreen. Hell, I have coconut oil somewhere. I go to the beach a lot. It's me. Sue me. Just come here, Lord. I know. It doesn't smell fancy. Sorry. Hey, don't get me wrong, you smell nice, but I mean, in this case, you can't have a nice scent. It's gotta be unscented. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, you're all good. That's really all there is to it. You're gonna take the soap and the lotion with you because, again, good soap, good lotion, and just 3 times a day. Yeah, I do it once when I wake up, once right before I go to bed, and then, like, middle of the day, I'll stop what I'm doing and just do it real quick. It's easy. Hey, listen, when it comes to tattoo aftercare, that shit's sacrosanct. You stop whatever we're doing in the middle of the day to do it. I don't mind. Like I said, I do not mind. It's my work at the end of the day. I want you to take good care of it. Yeah. Now, let the lotion on there dry and you're good to go. Whatever you want to do for the rest of the night. Me? Oh, I'm going to find something to eat. I am starving. Then maybe after sunset on the beach. I could use a little, sand and surf time. Oh, hey. If you feel like joining me, you're more than welcome. I'll leave in a couple hours, but, well, it's up to you. I might just go, sit, watch the waves. Just a nice way to relax. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's up to you. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll, text you or something right before I leave, and, if you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, by all means, just, I'll text you and you let me know, okay? Alright, I'm gonna go get something to eat, though. I'll catch up with you later. Yeah, and remember, no scratching.